Boom, welcome back to Rod's React. So look, check it, right? This morning I woke up and I seen a very, very small clip of a mom mourning her son. Now I didn't know nothing about this, but apparently it was a shooting in DC at the very beginning of December. And apparently, it was a government official that had ended up shooting this 13-year-old little boy, and the mom has been quiet since the shooting, so she finally stepped out in front of the press, and let's hear what she got to say.
My son, he was a young man. I count on him.
Tonight, London Blake speaking out for the first time about her son's killing.
I really hope that I get justice for my child, and I hope that this man is convicted to the highest.
Just 24 hours after Jason Michael Lewis pleaded not guilty in a D.C. court for the January 7th fatal shooting of Karon Blake on the 1000 block of Quincy Street Northeast.
He was the man of the house. That's who helped me, and he took him from me.
Miss Blake did not know that her son was out of her home at the time. She, in fact, believed that he was in the home and asleep.
Blake's lawyer says the mourning mother decided to address the misconceptions about Karan's life at home and the reports that he was tampering with cars.
Children are children. Some of them grow up too fast. Some of them do things that they're not supposed to do. And some of us parents are not aware at all times.
Karan did not represent any danger to Mr. Lewis. Karan was not armed at the time that he was shot. Karan was not on Mr. Lewis's property, and in fact, Mr. Lewis was not on his property.
The time of the day it was, despite all of that. Children are children. Some of them grow up too fast. Some of them do things that they're not supposed to do. And some of us parents are not aware at all times. What I can say is that Karan came from a good home, and I tried my best with him, But Jason Lewis, he ain't had no right. He had no right. It could have went a whole different way. And it's like, everybody is like, what is he doing out at 4 a.m.? Would y'all feel better if it was at 4 p.m.? A crime is a crime. And that's just that. He took my baby, my firstborn. And it's messed up. But I gotta live with that. But I really hope that I get justice for my child. And I hope that this man is convicted to the highest. Justice for Karan.
Amen.
That's my oldest child. I have 3 other children. I have twins, boy and girl. They're 6, and my oldest daughter is 9. Yeah.
How you felt when you read or were conveyed the last words that your son said?
Devastated. I was devastated. That hurt me to the core. I did the funeral. I buried him. So it was like a little relief, just a little bit. And when I heard that yesterday, broke me.
Let me start off by saying that I want to give my condolences to the family of Karan, his mom, and everybody that loved and knew him. Absolutely. Actually, let's give a moment of silence for him. Now, it is really a tragedy that a 13-year-old boy was gunned down. And let me not use the word gunned down, even though he did die from, a gun. We need to take accountability. We need to learn how to take accountability. She had mentioned that it doesn't matter if it's 4 a.m. or 4 p.m. Does it make a difference? Yes, it does make a difference. Because the thing is, a 13-year-old boy should not be outside after 9, 10 o'clock. And let's be honest, now I've had some friends that lived a pretty treacherous life, and they was doing crazy stuff like that. But let's not act like we don't know the type of things that our kids are into or our peers are into. The fact of the matter is, your son was out at 4 o'clock not doing anything good. Not doing nothing good. I'm not saying that it warranted him to get shot or anything, but I know for a fact when people jack cars, there's also other people around to make sure that nobody gets hurt from the jackers, or in other words, let me just try not to filter it out. When people steal cars, they also have other homeboys with them with guns to make sure that none of them get hurt. So if somebody was to come outside in the middle of the night to try to stop somebody from stealing their car, chances are they will get shot by the jackers homeboys or the jacker themselves. So we got to be able to be realistic with ourselves and and know when's wrong is wrong. It is so unfortunate that it was a 13-year-old boy, but let's not act like he wasn't out here doing heinous stuff. Everybody can't take a loss or the same type of loss. I know some people that can take a car getting stolen from them, and they'll go through the proper avenues to make sure they get reimbursed, whether by the insurance company or if they have enough money just to get another vehicle. But I also know some people that don't have the money to get another vehicle if somebody was to steal their vehicle, and those type of people are willing to go a little further than the people that can replace the vehicle. You know what I'm saying? Once again, my heart's out to the mom and to the family of this 13-year-old boy. However, nonetheless, we gotta be mindful of what the hell is going on out here. If your kid is out here doing crazy stuff, crazy things can happen just like this. So, like I said, justice for Karon. I hope everything works out the way it needs to work out. And all of that, man. But look, with that being said, man, make sure y'all like, subscribe, and I'm back at y'all in a little bit. Peace.